What's going on, YouTube? It's Andy, the Parrot Head Picker, coming at you guys today with another edition of Making Money Monday. This is volume 54. It's my eBay sales update video for the past week, which would be January 8th through the 14th. Today, I think I'll feature about 20 items that I sold over the past week. I'll tell you why I picked them up, what I paid for them, stuff like that, and maybe give you a little background on each item and what have you. For those of you guys who are new to my channel, I'm a part-time eBay reseller. I do work a full-time job Tuesday through Friday. So on Mondays I'm off, and it gives me a little time to take and put together these little sales update videos for you. So I typically like to share, some little bolos, tips and tricks, that sort of thing. If you guys have any questions or comments for me, please feel free to leave them in the comment section below. You guys can hit me up on Instagram. So if you guys aren't following me there, or if you have an Instagram account, you guys can hit me up at parrothead_picker on Instagram. And I will put a little thing right there so you guys know where to hit it, and that'll also be in the description below. But anyway, yeah, that being said, we'll jump into it. Today, I'm also going to kind of talk about just a little bit about the importance of sourcing good quality items. So, because out of the 20 items that I sold this past week, 10 of them basically sold within the week of me listing. So anyway, let's jump into it. Okay, first up, I sold this Othello board game. This is a nice vintage Othello game. It's from the late 70s. I picked this up at a garage sale for $1. I don't typically pick up a lot of board games, but this one here I did pick up. I do know Othello tends to sell fairly decent, and this one had a book, How to Win at Othello book that came with it. So I figured, you know what, bundling the two together wouldn't be a bad idea. You guys do notice, I said the sales update was for January 8th, and this one ended on the 6th. I didn't actually get paid until the 8th on this one. I did accept a best offer on this for around 25 or 26 bucks, plus the buyer paid shipping. So, not too bad. And I think I had $1.50 into this. I think I paid 50 cents for the book and $1 for the Othello game. So, just one of those items I picked up. It was in really good shape condition. All the little tiles were there, the manual was in there, and everything like that. So, not a bad little flip there. All right, this just one of those bread and butter items that I tend to pick up as long as I get them pretty cheap. It's just your regular basic Ralph Lauren crew neck knit sweater. It's got the pony on it. Anytime you got the pony, those are always good. You guys all know Ralph Lauren. I don't need to talk too much about that. But this one for $23.99 free shipping. Okay, if you guys watched Making Money Monday, I believe it was 53, might have been 52, but I think it was the last one I just did. I had featured a Cutco knife block in there, and I think I told you that was a BOLO to keep an eye out for. This is the second one that I've sold basically in the past couple weeks. The one I think I sold in volume 53, that one there went for right around 60 bucks, 58, 60 bucks. This one here went for 52.49, and I typically get these for $1 to $2 tops. If you guys are following me on Instagram, I just posted a 8-slot block that I just picked up, and I paid $1. I think I paid $1 or $2 for that one, and that one there will go somewhere in the $35 range. So. These Cutco knife blocks are definitely an item you guys want to keep an eye out for. They are a little bit heavy, so keep that in mind when you're taking in, when you're pricing these and what have you. But I normally list these for about 75 bucks. Both of them sold, like I said, one went for 52 on sale, and the other one went for, I believe, right around 60. So, gives you a little bit by pricing a little bit higher, still gives you a little bit of room to, put the item on sale, accept a best offer, or something like that. Uh-oh, so you got a message. Sorry about that, guys. And okay, this here is a Burberry Brit, just regular polo shirt. This shirt here sold in 7 days of me listing it. Went for $31.49, plus I made the buyer pay shipping. I'm experimenting a little bit with flat rate shipping, just charging just a straight $4.99 across the board for some of my shipping now, instead of doing free shipping. I am still doing free shipping on a lot of stuff. I'm just experimenting with some different items on doing the doing flat rate, or not flat rate, but fixed shipping, I guess. But anyway, so this was I charged $4.99 for this, but just regular Burberry Brit polo shirt. These things are great to find. I've probably found 5 or 6 of these, throughout my time doing this, and I don't think I've ever had any one of them longer than a week. Like I said, this one here sold in, I believe, 7 days. But, and then these always have this kind of nice here, usually a good telltale sign. This Burberry, if you guys aren't familiar with it, it'll usually have this Novacek pattern on the inside placket. Um, and then a little Pegasus, or I don't know. Honestly, I don't know what this is called. I call it a little Pegasus. If someone actually knows what this thing is called, I guess it's like a knight on a horse or whatever. Maybe it's just a knight. I don't know what their actual logo, the actual name for it is. So if you guys know that, please leave it in the comment below. I'd actually be kind of curious to know what the actual name for this is. But that's the Burberry Brit. Definitely a little more desirable than the regular Burberry line. This here's just a regular Joseph Abood. Not a brand I pick up a lot, but this was brand new with tags. I got it for $1, and you can see this came from Men's Warehouse. It had a $60 price tag on it, so I got $17.49 out of that, and free ship. And those there, I shipped in. Let me zoom in here real quick so you guys can see a little better. Those there, neckties and stuff, I ship in these. Just a little eBay 6x9 padded bubble mailers. I get these with my eBay bucks. I love these things. I think you get like 100 of them or whatever for that $25 eBay credit or whatever. So basically they're free. And video games, DVDs, all that sort of stuff, all go in these. My ties, just all my smalls, and they're super lightweight. So I love using those. This here is just regular Tommy Bahama, an old bread and butter Tommy Bahama shirts. This went for $26.99. Plus, I did the fixed rate shipping, which was like I said, $4.99. And this shirt here sold in 2 days. So just a really nice, just bright colored Tommy Bahama. I always use Hawaiian and camp shirt in my keywords whenever I'm listing Hawaiian shirts. Some people search for camp shirts, some people search for Hawaiian shirts. It just depends, but I like to use both of them in my keywords. This is just a regular Dave Ramsey 2 DVD set. I paid $1 each for these. I believe at Goodwill, possibly a garage sale. And those there went in one of those little eBay padded mailers. I was actually able to get 2 DVDs in there, so that was kind of nice. This here is Lululemon or Lululemon. I'm not sure exactly how you pronounce it. I didn't even know they made guys stuff. I always just thought this was a women's brand, and it's a really good women's brand. But it's just a regular short sleeve performance shirt. I thought it was mixed up with the guy stuff, so I had to actually look this up to see if they did make men's stuff. And a couple little things about it, kind of tipped me off that this may be a men's. But yeah, there's just regular extra large. That's sold for $29.99, and it's I had this listed for 3 days, so sold really, really fast. And $30 is a really, really good price for a t-shirt. Here's just another one of them, just basic bread and butter items I always pick up if I can get them for $1 or $2. Just regular Ralph Lauren polo jeans. Just long sleeve t-shirt. This went for $17.99 and a free ship. Okay, this here is an awesome find. Been experimenting a lot more with vintage t-shirts and stuff like that, a little bit older stuff. This is probably an item I would have passed a long time ago, but after talking with Shane at Rise and Grind Picks, he's really, really good with all the vintage stuff. I've been picking up a lot more vintage stuff and selling it, and been getting some really, really good money out of it. But this here is a vintage 2004 Oakland A's Ringer t-shirt. It's one of the original Nike Cooperstown collection shirts. So yeah, this was just a great find in super shape and condition. Like I said, you can see the 2004 there. I usually always like to highlight that. This actually sold to a person in California, so I'm assuming a big A's fan. But yeah, really, really nice shirt. I mean, you can see it's super crisp, super bright. Just overall, just a really, really nice shirt. And I got a $44.99 out of that, free shipping. So great, great find there. And I think I paid $2.99 for that shirt. Just another just a workout DVD. This was 11.69. I got out of that. Free ship. This time of year, all that workout stuff starts to move. I don't pick up a lot of DVDs and stuff like that, but on occasion, I mean, I'll run across something if it's super, super cheap or something. I will check it just, for $10, it's only just a couple pictures. I will take and mess with it for that. So here's a brand I don't pick up a whole lot. Actually, I don't even run across this brand a lot. Not where I live. I live in Illinois. So, we don't have a lot of water, or I guess, ocean around us. O'Neill is kind of just one of them, water brands. I think it's like a surfing brand, if I'm not mistaken. But this was a really nice long sleeve flannel shirt. And this time of year, flannel sells awesome. So I'm always looking out for nice colors and nice flannel shirts. So I picked this up. This is what the tag looks like. Just O'Neill. It was an extra large. This went for $23.99. Plus I made the buyer pay shipping, and this shirt sold in exactly 1 month. So I'm definitely okay for a 30-day flip. So, and I think I paid $3.99 for that shirt. So really nice return on investment there. If you guys watched my, I think it was trip to the thrift. I'll put the little card below here. I'm sorry about that, guys. I got to mute my phone. I'll put the little card below. If you guys watched that, I think I put that out last week. I found this at my local Goodwill. I got this for half price. They had this listed for $9.99. Yeah, Goodwill. This thing made it the entire cycle. You guys are pricing this stuff just absolutely crazy, and people aren't going to pay it. But so you know what? I waited it out. It went to half price, and I was able to scoop it up for $5. All my Polaroids usually go to Retrospect camera, or I think that's the name of it, or Cream City Cameras, but it's usually listed as Retrospect out of Milwaukee. This is just a really nice Polaroid 600 camera. And I always show, like the insides. But typically I always sell these for $27 to $29.99 free ship. And they always sell within about 30 minutes of me listing them. This one here sold in 2 days. But I also priced this at $34.99. So basically that extra $5 paid for the camera. And you know what, instead of waiting, 30 minutes, I had to wait 2 days. So, it is what it is. I'm definitely happy with that sale. I always pick these up. $5 is about the top of my mark though for those, but they do sell extremely quick. So, I never have an issue with picking those up. So here's just an Under Armour polo shirt. I always price my polo shirts at $29.99. This is just one of those instances where I'm messing with the flat rate shipping. And so I listed this for $24.99 with $4.99 shipping. So either way, it's still $30. This shirt here sold in 6 days. It's a medium. I don't typically pick up mediums, but this is the heat gear and the loose for Under Armour. But I did like the color. It was a nice bright color, and it had, just a little bit of different stuff going on instead of just a plain polo shirt. But so nice little flip there. It's a Harley Davidson t-shirt. This shirt here, I believe, sold in 2 weeks of me listing it. Like I said, if you guys watch, who follow me and stuff like that, you guys know you're always hearing me talk about that I don't pick up a lot of black t-shirts. This is one of those instances where I didn't have a problem picking up a black t-shirt. This has 3 things going for it that I tend to look for. Actually, there's 4, but this had 3 of the 4 that I look for. One, this is a pocket t-shirt. So it has this chest pocket on it. So it makes it a little bit different. There's less of them out there. And then it has, this is an anniversary t-shirt. So this is celebrates the 95th anniversary. So it's kind of a collectible item. And then it has, zoom in here, the Willie G logo on it. Any of the Harley shirts with the Willie G logo on it, you definitely want to pick those up. Those are always collectible and desirable. People love the Willie G stuff. And the only thing that this was missing was Sturgis. So if it has Sturgis, Willie G on a Harley shirt, man, you're golden. Those 2 things combined always sell super quick and do really, really well. But yeah, I got a $19.99 out of that. Free ship for a nice Harley t-shirt. And I think I only paid a couple bucks for that. So there's Orvis button front shirt. The shirt here sold in 5 days. just really nice button front shirt. I don't find a lot of Orvis locally, but whenever I do find them, I always scoop them up because they usually tend to sell pretty quick for me. This is the one that sells the best, in my opinion or my experience. It's the Signature Collection. I think that's just a little bit better line or a little bit higher line than the Sporting Traditions. I'll put down below here what the Sporting Traditions tag looks like. It's just a little bit different, but all the Orvis sells really, really well. I just think the Signature does the best. Um, this here was from a Nerf lot I picked up this summer, so I've had this in my inventory for a little while. Actually, I think this is one of the very last pieces I have. But this here is actually like a scope, like a laser scope for a Nerf gun. You can see there, I actually had this shot at a wall, and you can see that it's lit up and working. So I showed it tested. Just a really nice item. You can see the battery compartment's all nice and clean. So this was just laying in a big tub of Nerf parts that I had picked up, and I got $14.99 out of that, free shipping. So this cost me I think $2.60 to ship because it's super lightweight. So not a bad little return on a real teeny little Nerf part there. Okay, this is my favorite find in quite some time. Not a home run by any means. Well, I mean, I guess it's a home run in my opinion. This here is an awesome vintage 70s Tonka stump jumper Jeep. I featured this on my Instagram. If you guys follow me there, this thing is just freaking awesome. I happened to walk into a little charity thrift that's in my town, and it was just sitting on a counter. I couldn't believe it when I seen it. I quickly looked it up, just because you never know with some of these things, and I seen what it was going for. So I was like, you know what? I go, this is a quick $50 bill. I sold this in 5 days, and this went to the global shipping program, which is great. So this shipped to Kentucky, so this didn't cost me hardly anything to ship. They actually paid the shipping on it, so I made a couple bucks on the shipping, and I think this was only like $7 and something for me to actually ship, so not too bad. But yeah, the buyer ended up paying what, 60 bucks plus the additional shipping to wherever this one was going. So, but this thing is just absolutely awesome. It was in really, really good shape and condition. I'll show you the rest of the pictures here. It had a removable top on it. Did have a little curling on a couple of the stickers, but I guess that's expected from something from the 70s. This thing's probably almost 40 years old. But overall, just really, really good shape and condition. Show some of the pictures. There was a little curling on that one there, but really no scratches, no other marks. I probably could have asked just a little bit more for it, but just one of those things I don't want sitting around. So then last but not least, sold just a pair of Lucky Brand jeans, and these here, these sold in exactly a month and I believe 2 days to a lady that lives an hour away from me. So just a pair of regular old Lucky jeans. These went for $24.74, and it made her pay shipping. So that's pretty much my sales for the week. Just a nice little mixed bag of everything in there. Okay, guys. Yeah, that's pretty much everything I sold for the week. You guys got to kind of see nice little variety of things that I pick up and source. Try to give you why I picked them up and stuff like that. But yeah, if you guys notice, about half those items that I sourced, they all sold within a week or less of me listing them. So it is, guys. It's really important to source good items. You don't have a bunch of stuff sitting around and what have you. Watching different YouTube channels, sellers like myself and others. You guys can learn a lot of stuff. Do your own due diligence, of course. So you're definitely responsible for your own research, just like on that stump jumper. When I seen it, I did know that the vintage Tonka trucks go for some good money, but I wanted to look it up myself just to make sure. Not that the $4 was something that was going to hurt me by any means, but it's just still, I wanted to make sure that my return on investment was going to be there. But anyway, guys, that's going to do it. That's my time. Thanks for watching, and as always, fins up, everybody. Bye-bye.